Welcome back. This is the Baron, and this is round 3 of the Sisters of the Flame Quarantine Tournament. My opponent here, Andrew, just won the roll-off, so he'll be on the play. And he's checking out his hand now. I decided to keep, and he decides to throw that hand away and draw another 7. So we'll give some time to do that. And there it is. Just decide what to pitch now. And that'll put him down to 6 cards. So, kind of an advantage already. Looking good for me. We'll see how it goes. Alright, he's got a factory and a Mox turn 1. So, unless I manage to get a Bolt or Mox of my own to disenchant, I'll be getting smacked for 2. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I can trade. No, I'm tapping out for a Felwar Stone, getting some mana advantage. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. That's worth 2 damage for sure. Felwar Stone is not producing any mana for me because he has no mana that produces any color yet. And a Strip Mine lands, taking out my factory. So there goes my my defense plan, and I eat the 2. Drops me to 18. Alright, I can handle it. Sorry, a little adjustment here. Get my life totals in the frame. And drop an Underground Sea. That's 3. No, it's still 2 mana. It's not even 3. Okay. 2 mana. Another Felwar Stone. Alright, if and when he actually drops some color-producing land, I'll be at mana advantage. But for now, we are even. And he does drop that land, Underground Sea. So I've got basically 3 Underground Seas and a Pearl. But I'm eating another 2 from that factory here. And taking my turn now. Man, okay. Drop a Lotus. Maybe we'll see something big. Also drop a City of Brass. I do have a couple off-color cards in here. I've got 1 Regrowth and... what else do I have? I think that's it. Crack the Lotus. That is 6 mana. What can I do with that? Oh, there he is. The fatty in the sky. Mahamoti Jin. Oh, I'm loving it. That is what I'm here to do. Drop the fatties. Okay. 5/6 flyer on my side. And Mish's Factory on that side. So, it's looking good for me. And my opponent with blue and black mana available only. Okay, there he opens up to red. With a Badlands. 4 mana tapped. Rook Egg. Alright, I can dig it. I think I'm in a position to handle a Rook Egg. So here we are on the draw. And drop myself a Scrubland and swing for 5. And I land it. Beautiful. Okay. That is a pretty nice equalizer right there. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Pass my turn over to my opponent. And you have to find a way. Oh, he found a way to turn that Rook Egg into a 4/4 flyer. And that'll net him some life also. That'll, you know, ease the burn from that flying Mahamoti I got going. He tries coming in with the factory, and I say no, disenchant that bad boy. And it goes to my turn. Come in for 5. He eats that 5, drops him down to 10. And that's what I like about Mahamoti. And that's why I don't run plows in this deck. I want to deal 5 damage 4 times. But, boom, he sacks his Rook Egg, gaining 3 life. Back to 13, so he's turning off my 4-turn clock plan. And when it comes time to sack that Rook, it's going to throw me even farther off. In fact, negate everything I've done so far. In terms of turns, that is. So, comes in with the 4/4 flyer. I eat that. Drops me down to 12. Oh boy. Alright, I draw. And I'm not giving up here. I'm coming in for another 5. He's eating that. Drops down to 8. So again, this is a life total score I can deal with. And I drop a Serendib. Okay. I dig it. Keeping the pressure on. I don't want him attacking with that bird anymore. I want him worrying about the block and sack and gain the life. I want him on that defense. Even though it'll shoot him up in life, it's kind of inevitable. What am I going to do? And what are we seeing from this deck right now? Black, red, blue. Rook eggs. Diamond Valleys. Man. I just got my second Diamond Valley, actually. After this tournament was recorded. I added it to this deck, in fact. And untap, upkeep, I eat 1 from my Serendib. And I draw 3 cards in hand. What's my plan? What kind of mana can I produce here? Plenty. Alright, big swing. 8 in the air. That's lethal. Or would be, if he didn't have so many tricks up his sleeve. He's blocking the Mahamodi here with the bird. And then sacking it for the 4 life. So that's going to put him up to 12. Before he eats the 3 from the Serendib, which drops him down to 9. So, still fine. His life total is a little closer than I want him to be. But his board is clear now. And even if I do get another full swing in, he'll be at 1. So, I'm not closing the deal here. Oh, he passed me for 4 and himself for 2. So now I am back within range. He bolts me down to 4, though, at the end of my turn. So, that's not comfortable. One more Side Blast does it. Draws his card. 1 black for a Soul Ring. That's fine. And he passes to me. Alright, this could be it. Oh! Oh! I took the damage from my Serendib and he bolted me. And that was it. Wow. What a first game. Right down to the wire. 2 monster decks just slugging it out. But he had the burn. And all I had was the beaters. So, let's sideboard up and get right into game number 2. And here we are, all sideboarded up and ready to play game number 2. And my opponent here is drawing his hand, decide whether to keep or not. And yeah, I think he is, or he's still drawing. Okay, he says yeah. Draw my hand up, see what's going on here. Drop myself a Tundra, tap it, Soul Ring. Strong opener, strong opener. If I got a Mox in my hand, I can turn 2 Serra Angel. And here we got Volcanic into a Soul Ring also. So we're even on mana. It's worth disenchanting always, right? Alright, I got 4 mana now with Scrubland out here. 3 mana Serendib. Okay, so if I had a Mox, I would have had him turn 1. But no dice. That's fine. Turn 2 Serendib is just fine. On my opponent here, Badlands. Also 4 mana available. Turn 2. The power of Soul Ring, man. Wow. I'm actually in a 1.5 tournament right now. And I'm so happy there's no Mox or Soul Rings. Tap Soul 4 for Greed. Yikes. That can get him some really fast card draw. I take 1 from my Serendib, my upkeep. And draw my card. Draw myself another Scrubland. And 4 mana, 5 mana Serra. Coming in for 3. Okay. He's down to 17. My deck is on. And he's got to decide if greeting is that even worth it at all. Because he's got some powerful creatures in the sky coming at him. 4 mana, taking the damage from the city. Drops himself his own land cow. The Juzum Jin. And passes it back to me. Oh no. Well, oh, that was him taking the damage. Okay, then passes to me. I take a damage from my upkeep. Drop myself a City of Brass also. Tapping it, taking 1. Plus 3 mana. Ho ho ho! Control magic on the Juzum. Wow, if my board wasn't scary enough already. And a COP red. Ha! Alright. Scary stuff happened. I'm coming in. I land it. He's down to 9 already. Oh, and I passed the turn. I've got lethal on the board next turn if he has no answers. This will be a fast match. Let's see. He's probably wondering what to do here. Thinking about his options. Diamond Valley. Okay, if he could drop a creature, he can get back in the game. Or if he could steal a creature, it'd be even better. And I think we're actually discussing here about his options, or he's talking about his options to himself. And I'm trying. Oh, Rook Egg. Okay, that'll do. That'll get started. All right. Take a damage from my upkeep, 2 damage because I get the Juzum now, and then I draw. Ooh, wow. Coming in for the big swing. Yeah, here it is. 9, 10, 11, 12 damage coming at you. So he's going to block the Juzum with the Rook Egg, and then tap and sack it to get his Rook out in the field. Which means he's taking 7 after he heals the 3. Drops into 5. I take my 2 during my upkeep, and drop another Sky Beater. Wow, Mahamori Jin has landed. Yikes. And this is the deck doing what it's supposed to do. It's all about dropping the fatties. Keeping the pressure on. And I mean, this guy is... Andrew is really doing well at keeping up with that pressure. With that Diamond Valley especially. Even here, I mean... What are his options? He could block the Mahamori and sack the creature for 4 life, bring the 9. Then he would still take 9, 10, and 12 lethal from the rest of my creatures. So he's got to have a trick up his sleeve or this game is over. And alright, I guess we're seeing maybe a blue mana, a red mana. And I don't know what he was asking there that I tapped on the control magic. But the only white source he has is his City of Brass. So if he's got a disenchant... Oh, he greeted for a card. Oh, okay. Paid 2 life, goes down to 3. Now even if that Serendib lands, it's over. He's paying another life from the City of Brass. Going to 2, and he control magics my Mahamori. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's 6 life at his disposal from the Diamond Valley now. But he can only sack 1 creature at a time. So, I mean, he's got the 2 beaters. But I still have that Juzum. But he's not getting it through Mahamori. I eat the damage now, going to 12 for my upkeep. And I do have my COP red to protect me from that Rook if it came down to that. But I've got nothing against that Mahamori anymore. Here's my big swing, because he's at 2. Come on. You know, if he blocks my 5/5 with his 5/6 flyer and throws the 4/4 and throws the 4/4 and heals 4, but he's still at 3 and loses a creature. No matter what, he's losing something this turn. So this is what he does. Exactly what I said. He throws the Juzum in front of the, the Mahamori in front of the Juzum, the bird in front of the angel, and he eats 3, and then sacrifices his bird for 4 life. So, in the end of that, he's at 3. Man, and this is it. I mean, he's only at 1 creature. He can't block both of mine. Okay, he drops a Rook Egg. I Red Elemental Blast it. I'm sorry, Blue Blast it. What's he doing? He pays a life, goes to 2, to Red Blast it, and I Blue Blast the Red Blast. So no Rook Egg for you. He's got 1 creature out. So he's gonna have to block and sack. Is he coming in? Yeah, he came in with the Mahamori. Hit me for 5. Oh. Okay. So now there's no block. But the Diamond Valley gave him the 8 life, and I can do 7 damage. Everything just out of reach. Alright, I come in. Here's my swing for 7. You're tapped out. Okay, you sack the Mahamori. You go to 8. He takes 7. You go to 1. So... no more greed, no more City of Brass, down to 4 usable mana, and I have 2 real threats on the field. Wow. What a match. And like all the credit to Andrew for staying in it and into what seemed like just a wave of death. I go to 4 from my Serendib on my upkeep, and I come in for 7. Tapping. What is this? What is this card? Disharmony. He's going to gain control of my Serra and block my my other creature with this card. Brutal. Where did that come from? Who plays that card? I've never even seen this card before. Okay, so that's what happens. He takes my Serra, blocks, sacks it to the Valley, goes up to 5 life now. So I'm still 2 turns. Now I'm not still. I'm now 2 turns away from victory instead of 1, without him doing anything. His Greed and City of Brass are technically back on, but you gotta be careful now. I mean, he's been careful the whole time. Tappy Tappy. Psionic Bless. What? What? Oh, that is it. That is game number 2. Congratulations to my opponent, Andrew. What a deck and what a match. Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please, if you do enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to show me love, I've got a link to my Patreon in the description here. Wow, what a game. What a match. This is Baron Nick, and I am done here.